What is up, guys? So in this video, I'm going to tell you what it's like to not work a job for over 2 years and basically be an e-commerce entrepreneur. Now in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 things that I've learned so that hopefully this video will bring you value when you're starting out on your journey or along your journey or whatever. I think this video can be helpful for anybody, no matter where they're at in e-commerce, but especially for beginners. Let's get it.
Don't tell me what I've been through, you don't know. Made it out the mud. Without you, I'm good. Did it for my bro, just to show. One day you could. I did this for my mom, cause I told her one day I would.
Alright, so let's get right into it. When going into e-commerce, if your goal is to make the most money possible, niche and product selection is the most important first decision. When you're looking to go to a niche or a specific product, if you're trying to make bands, like a lot of money, you need to know that that product can be marketed to a broad range of people. You don't need to pick a product that's like way too niche, because if it's too niche, then there's obviously going to be a market cap there. And this was the first mistake I made when I got into e-commerce, right? So I built several dropshipping stores, had a bit of success, but really failed at most of them, okay? And then I decided to create a niche store around digital products. And granted, I built a 6-figure business. There's really a cap on the business that I've been running. So that's why I'm getting into other markets now as I'm creating this video. And so when you're looking to choose a niche or you're looking to choose a product, you need to make sure that that niche or that product can be marketed to a lot of people. And it's even better if that product is purchased by people that have more money. So for example, if you want to do, high ticket dropshipping and sell high ticket products and partner with established brands and basically be an authorized retailer, this is technically dropshipping. It's not the typical low ticket dropshipping that you may see that most people are doing, like connecting Zendrop to their Shopify and doing AliExpress dropshipping, etc. They both have their benefits, but I mean, it really just comes down to you and what you want to pursue as a person. When you're thinking about that, when you're going into choosing a niche or a product, make sure it's general, make sure there's a huge market for it, and so you have plenty of scalability when you get into paid advertising and eventually social media or whatever else you do. All right, so the second most important thing that you do, and this is likely the most important, but it obviously doesn't work if you don't choose a good niche or product, is the way that you market your product, right? So I've had Google ad campaigns that have been profitable for over 2 years now, consistently. And so it's worked for me, whereas most people typically with dropshipping, they find more success. They don't really go the Google ads route that much, but it's really like I would say less people use it, but it's more consistent, but you can't like do crazy numbers like you could with like Facebook or TikTok. I mean, you can, but it's just like, you can't really push it. If there's a number of searches, per month in Google, then that's what it's going to be. So there's obviously benefits to intent-based marketing, because people go on Google and they look for a product, they're going to want that product and they're already looking for it. So they're very likely going to buy it. Versus like intent-based marketing, where you run an ad by someone on Facebook or TikTok and they're like, oh shit, this is cool, let me check it out, and potentially get them to buy it, off of impulse. And so they both have their advantages, and it really just depends on if you're trying to run up some quick money or if you're trying to build a long-term business. I would go more the Google route if you're trying to build a sustainable, recurring long-term business. And yeah, you can always test things on Facebook and TikTok, but it's much more risky in my opinion. So let's get on to the next one. All right, the third most important thing, and this is something that I learned from my bro Chris early on in the journey. Shout out to King Calm. He's the one that got me started on my e-commerce journey. Quick little side story here. I was friends with this guy named Chris Waller, and he's basically King Calm on YouTube. Unfortunately, he's passed away and he's no longer with us, but back in the day when I was friends with him in the beginning, we were all very broke, very, very broke. And I remember Chris was not even able to afford a meal at David's Burgers, right? And me, my friend Brad, and Chris were all at David's Burgers, and Chris could like literally not even afford it. A little shortly after that time, Chris went ghost and Chris focused, and he basically became successful in e-commerce and then started teaching others how to do it. And then he came back up out of the blue, out of nowhere, like a year later, and was like, yo bro, we should hang out. And he was like traveling to Australia, bought a Jaguar F-Type and all this cool stuff. And I was like, you know what? That sounds cool. Like, where have you been, bro? And yeah, he just showed me what he had been doing and everything, and I bought his course, and that was the beginning of my journey into e-commerce. And so yeah, little side story for you. Sorry to get off topic, but something to learn from Chris early on was your website needs to be branded, and it also needs to be emotionally compelling. So you need to have emotionally compelling copy and evoking images on the page, the product page, so that when someone gets on that site, they're gonna get on there and they're gonna feel something. They're gonna know that they're gonna get a desired outcome because you're gonna be showing that so clearly, and they're gonna feel emotionally drawn and connected to it because they're gonna want it so much. Maybe it's solving like a painful problem they've been having for so long. Maybe it's gonna give them some, feeling of love, like to get some type of necklace or something for their mom or their partner or something. Just something like that is gonna make someone buy way more than just some BS like talking about features of a product. You need to make someone feel something. That's why people spend money, basically. All right, next one. All right, guys, so this one is less tactical. This is more about just kind of how it can be as an e-commerce entrepreneur. If you set your stuff up right, it can bring a lot of freedom to your life. And I can be a testament to that because I literally took like two months off last year and just like traveled up to Northwest Arkansas where I'm currently living. And I was like just trying to find a house because I was trying to move out of my mom's basement. I started the business, moved into my mom's basement to save money. Thank you, Mom. And moved out. But I basically took like 2 months off. I've been able to take a lot of time off to focus on my health, to focus on a little bit of traveling and just kind of figuring things out. So if you set yourself up right, if you get it automated and consistent, then you can literally, it can provide you so much freedom, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, ain't nobody telling me how to do my motherfucking day now. Like, no one. Like, I'm literally living my days how I set them up exactly how I want to do them, and no one's telling me how to structure my day, because I honestly don't know if I could ever go back to working a job after this. But I do want to say while there's a huge benefit of freedom, there can be a lot of isolation and loneliness as you're building your business. And so what I recommend is join, Facebook groups, Discords, find someone that you really resonate with that's, helping you along your journey. That's honestly why I started this channel, is because I know how lonely I've been along my journey, and I know how much Chris inspired me in the beginning, and how much I enjoyed, being in the Facebook groups and communicating with everyone as we were all like trying to get this money. It was so beautiful. And then like kind of everything died, and Chris passed away, and then everything kind of died down. So, I feel like it's the right thing to do is to start my own brand, personal brand, and to basically help you guys and build a community around this, And so I'm really excited to do this, and it brings a lot of meaning and fulfillment to my life. And so, yeah, I think we're gonna do some pretty amazing things together. So let's get it. All right, so the fifth and final thing, this one is also not tactical. It's more about, emotional and your mentality and stuff. But this is literally what I wrote in my little summary here for the video. You gotta really be about it. Most people are bitches and not really about anything. They aren't willing to sacrifice anything. They'll say they want more money, but doesn't everyone? The ones that consistently build and keep that fire within them are the ones who will create the life of their dreams and go down as legends when it's all said and done. So just remember that you gotta really be about it, and I have people reaching out to me. They're like interested in learning how to do e-commerce and stuff, but then once it comes down to them paying like $250 to like learn from someone that's doing it full time, they're not about it. And it's like, you gotta be willing to invest. Sure, you don't have to pay money like that to get started, but it can definitely speed up the process. And so, yeah, guys, that is why I'm here, because I want to connect with people that are really about it. But I don't only want to be work focused. I want to be able to create the lifestyle that we all want to, that we all envision for our lives. It may look like different for everyone, but I'm definitely trying to connect with people that have aligned visions for their life and just want to live life to the fullest and make as much money as humanly possible while we're here on this big floating rock in the middle of the fucking universe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it valuable. If you did, please drop a like and then hit me up in the comments. I'll be responding to every single comment in this video for the first month. I probably won't have that many viewers. Honestly, guys, this is my first YouTube video, but I'll be responding to all the comments in the first month that you guys leave. Look forward to connecting with you guys soon, and I will be sure to drop some more value as soon as possible. And peace out.
I'm a legend shit, yeah. I'm a legend shit, yeah. I'm a legend shit, yeah. I'm a legend shit, yeah.
Sheesh, shawty.